What's up, YouTube world? This is your boy Nightmare 10 once again, and I'm back after, I don't know, a month and a half? It's been a while, hasn't it, since I made a video. Last time you guys saw me and my sister were doing a video about WrestleMania, WrestleMania weekend. It was a blast. I know I promised to make a video, I believe, talking about all the stuff I got. That will come later. It's really been hard to get on here. There really hasn't been anything that's got me to want to make a video. The Christian thing, it sucks, but it's just, I wasn't going to give WWE the time of day in that one, in that topic. And a lot of people pretty much covered and said my thoughts. Brandon was one of the ones, Instant Classic 8, pretty much said it the way, how I felt anyway, but 48 hours, really, come on. But I did see this through LV's channel, the 20 questions thing. I also saw it through freaking but I hadn't watched his yet. Watched LV's, then went back and watched, just now watched freaking So I'm going to do this 20 favorites list thing. I think it's kind of cool. Just going to kind of get it out there quick, so just so you guys can finally get a video from me. 210 subscribers now, I think, maybe 209. Thank you. It's crazy. Welcome. This is probably the first video some of you have seen, because I think I got like 10 subs after since my last video. So anyways, so we're gonna hit this up and see how it goes. I've read through, I know the list, but I haven't really completely thought about each one, so if I hesitate on one, forgive me. First up, favorite diva. I'm guessing this is of all time. I'm guessing this isn't right now. Dawn Marie. She's always my favorite diva. I don't know. I'm not saying she was the best in the ring or nothing like that. She was nowhere close to that. But she's always been my favorite. Also now, I would guess you could say, just to give a different spin, Kelly would be my favorite now. It's just diva, like diva. You know, wrestling wise, I've always been a Gail Kim fan. So, but yeah, favorite diva of all time is Dawn Marie. Favorite match of all time. This one's so hard for me. I really like Davey Tyler from ROH Death Before Dishonor. That's a more recent one. But I guess my favorite, that's always, it just sticks to me. It's a match that the promo for the match was great. You know, leading up to the match and then the match itself. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, SummerSlam 2002. One of my favorite matches. Just always been one of my favorites. I think it's just one I'll remember the most. So I'm just gonna say that one here. Let's see, favorite match that rarely gets talked about. Some people talk about this match, some people don't. So forgive me if you hear people, if a lot of people you talk to wrestling about do mention this match. But Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy on Raw in a ladder match for the WWE Championship. It will always be in my mind as one of my favorite matches, and one of the best matches as far as TV matches. So there you go. If you have not checked that out, and I'm not sure what year it is, you're gonna have to ask somebody else for that, but YouTube it. I'm sure maybe it's probably even on YouTube. But what's next? Favorite jobber. I was thinking about this one when I saw the question on the first video, freaking Yaya's video. I don't know. I really can't think of it. I really kind of like Jamie Noble. He didn't really win a whole lot, so that's gonna be kind of my guess. And I guess nowadays Santino Marella. So I'm kind of giving you guys two answers. I probably should only answer one, but sometimes I'm giving you two. Favorite heel. This one's kind of hard. There's a lot of heels that I like. I know my answer for a question further down. By the way, all the questions will be in the description, of course. If you guys want to do it. It's not questions, but whatever. It's like favorite stuff. And feel free to do this, but don't respond to my video. Respond to freaking Yaya's, which this will be a response for. Two. I'm gonna say it's probably a tie between Edge, who I think has always been a really good heel, and Triple H. And we'll get to. I'm not gonna say anything more about Triple H because he's gonna be an answer to something later, and I'll explain why. First favorite wrestler. Jeff Hardy is probably my that ladder match was one of the things that really got me into him. 100%. I started watching wrestling, for those that don't know, about 2002-ish, 2001-ish, somewhere around there. I always get messed up about what the actual date is, or actual year. But yeah, I guess he would be the first one. But very soon, a couple years, not even a couple years, like very soon after I started watching wrestling, Shawn Michaels came back, and that's the guy. I mean, so Jeff Hardy, and then would probably be the very first guy, I would say. Favorite promo cutter. Now this is, a couple people are gonna get this just because I do love The Rock, but he's not my personal favorite. I just know he's, like, I would say he is the best on the mic, but that's not what the question is. The question is favorite promo cutter. Samoa Joe could cut any promo pretty much, and I would love it. So I love when Samoa Joe cuts a promo. So he'd probably be my favorite. I would say, yeah, favorite promo cutter is definitely Samoa Joe. I don't see if anybody else. I don't think of anybody else that would be there. But that's the first one that comes to my mind, and that's how I'm gonna roll with this. Favorite match to witness live. Let's see. I've been to a Raw. I've been to WrestleMania 27 last year, which was awesome. I've been to about 4 or 5 ROH shows. Favorite match to witness live. It would probably have to be Davey Tyler 2, which happened at Charlotte at Tag Wars. Yes, that would probably have to be my favorite match. If not that, it would be the match that happened at Big Bang, Briscoes and Kings of Wrestling. So that's probably, it's pretty close between those two. But my gut says Tyler and Dave Richards 2. What's next? Favorite heel you hated. This is where Triple H comes in. Triple H I hated him with a passion. Anything he did, and of course when he feuded with Shawn Michaels, that was even worse. He was part of my favorite faction ever. I hated them, but that's why they're my favorite as in the same aspect, because they were so good at being hated. Evolution. Triple H, every time he did something, I was pissed off. When he the SummerSlam 2002, when it turned out to be him, I was going crazy. I was like, no, are you kidding me? You did this to Shawn? My Shawn Michaels? You did this? It was insane. So yeah, most guy I hated the heel I hated the most, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, it's definitely Triple H. Favorite Royal Rumble match. I've never really been 100% a fan of this match. I really haven't. So I would have to say my favorite WrestleMania, I'm going to probably pull a cop-out on this one, as most people say. I'm huge. Anyways, Shawn Michaels, the one he won when he started first. I didn't get to see it until I got one of his DVDs, and then I watched it. But seeing him go from first to the end is just a spectacle of mass proportions, however you want to say it. Like I said, 3 o'clock. Favorite wrestling shirt you own? I have it right here. I don't know how well you guys are going to see this, and it's fading. It makes me sad, but hey. That's HBK. Hope you guys can see that. And on the back it says, "For many are called, but few are chosen." So, if you don't know, I'm a Christian, so that's a main reason. And that's a main reason why I started being a fan of his. So, to get that shirt was awesome. What's next after that? Favorite memorabilia item. It's also a t-shirt, and to trick you guys, I'm going to show what it is. Oh, it's a TNA shirt, but what you can't tell probably is there's an autograph there. Went to a TNA Live event, and it was awesome. An autograph there, and there's a bunch of people on here, but this, I hope you guys can see this. This is the autograph that matters to me. I literally yelled at him to get it. I was like, Kurt, please, come on, Kurt. And my sister and my friends can definitely vouch for that. So yes, it's Kurt Angle right there. So that is my favorite thing in the world. And as you can see, the shirt is dirty because I won't wash it, of course. Favorite, I don't wear it anymore either. Favorite entrance theme to mark out to live. This would probably have been Shawn Michaels. And it probably still kind of is. But at WrestleMania, man, I marked out big time for The Rock, yo. You can, like, my sister went nuts too. That entrance, man, wow. Which I know, being at WrestleMania, I ain't gonna lie, I marked out for pretty much everyone that came out. Except for when Cody Rhodes' music, I realized his music wasn't the Mirrors crap anymore, so I was kind of pissed at that. Other than that, I pretty much marked out at everybody's. But The Rock, man, the place went nuts. I've been trying to upload a video of that, because I did film it while I was in there, and when he came out, and the place went nuts, and I marked out like a little baby. So I would say The Rock is now it. Favorite wrestler of all time? Yeah, that's next. Favorite wrestler of all time? If you don't know this now, you're crazy. I have every one of his DVDs. I just showed you a shirt of his. He's awesome. He went to Hall of Fame this year. Shawn Michaels, bar none. Favorite wrestler who isn't in the WWE Hall of Fame? Now this is hard, and I'm probably gonna have to end up using a cop-out answer on this one, because I'm guessing, and from freaking yeah, I think said Ultimate Warrior, and LV said Savage, and I'm guessing they're thinking of someone that's not active, and that's kind of hard. I'm gonna favorite wrestler not in the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna go Brock Lesnar, and I know it's probably far from him ever getting into the Hall of Fame, at least 5 or so years from now. Just because he probably will come back after he's done with MMA, I would think, just to make one more match at least. I would hope, I know, I just care. Hopefully we can get that maybe, I don't know. But I'd say Lesnar, and if I can say active person, even though he's not quite active anymore, I'd say Edge. So there you go, take those answers for what it is. Favorite promo post-expansion draft? The only promo that really comes to mind to me, it was kind of a shoot, so shoot me, I guess you could say, if you don't like it. But definitely would have to be Samoa Joe, and I believe it was at Turning Point when Scott Hall no-showed. I'll literally once a month at least go up to YouTube and try to find it to watch it again. There's just that promo pumped me up. Yes, it was a shoot, but that's just the one I can think of right away. I mean, I could probably name a million gazillion Shawn Michaels ones, but there you go. Favorite tag team of all time? There's never really been that big of a tag team that just kind of jumped ahead out of everybody. Like I said, started watching 01, 02, so I wasn't really there where the Hardys were their dominant, or the Dudleys or the Edge and Christians. Really, the only tag team that I can think of that I really liked and got behind the most was the Naturals from TNA. I know that's going to be a random answer for most of you watching this, but that's the team I got behind a lot. I really like Beer Money, I like AMW, I mean, a lot of the TNA, because I was a huge TNA fan from the time they started until basically now. I don't really watch them, but I was one of the biggest marks you've ever seen, trust me. So a lot of their teams point out to me. Favorite Money in the Bank cash-in, mine's going to be the same as LV's. It's going to be when CM Punk cashed it in. I went absolutely nuts. But I will say, second for me, and I know I'm giving 2 answers, but you know how I am. I really marked out for The Miz. Like, I'm a huge Miz fan. Looking afterwards, his title runs wasn't that great. But man, The Miz deserved it, yo. The Miz worked hard. I don't care what anyone said. The Miz deserved to be WWE champion, and he finally got there. He may not have had the look of a WWE champion, but Ray, a lot of people said that about him too. A lot of people said that about a lot of people. So, and if the Great Khali can hold a world title, so can freaking The Miz. So there you go. So I like both of those, but CM Punk was definitely the most, because that was like, oh, Punk's gonna cash it in! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Favorite Money in the Bank match would probably have to be the first one, and if it's not the first one, I'm giving you 2 answers once again. But I'm pretty sure the first one was my favorite, but I also did like the one where Jeff Hardy and Edge kind of got taken out. I don't remember. I think Jeff did the leg drop or something, and the table went. I mean, the ladder went. It was awesome. I don't know why I made that sound effect. And then favorite weekly TV show. This is gonna shock a lot of people too, but favorite weekly show. It is a semi-tight race. But the one show, I mean, in and out, I never missed it. And it's probably, okay, I'm probably going to have to give this a tie. Once again, 2 answers, live with me. But it's between WWE Raw when I first, from 2002 up until, for a while, there was no way I was missing Raw. I don't care, my grandma would have to die before me to miss it. Pretty much, it was that serious. There was no way I was missing it. If it wasn't a serious injury, I probably wasn't still missing it. I have so many memories from Raw. I mean, I was watching Raw. My sister wrecked my dad's truck, and I believe Kevin Nash was on TV. Kevin Nash, I think it was during the Kevin Nash Triple H feud. So I mean, it was. I remember everything based on Raw almost. It's like, oh, I know what I was doing that night because I was watching Raw. Like if it was on a Monday, I'm gonna remember it. But also TNA Impact, I watched the same way religiously once I got really glued into it. From where pretty much Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe's feud. That's when I really got behind TNA 100%. Before then, I kind of was off jumping ship because I was so used to being with WWE. So I would jump on this ship and then jump back. But yeah, Impact was there too, man. I watched it nonstop. Now, obviously, I hate it now, and I'll admit it. I liked it a lot more than some people for a lot longer. I mean, what was it? Probably like mid. I finally gave up mid last year, mid 2010 maybe a little earlier. Pretty much since Hogan and them got there. It didn't take long, and I just finally said, forget this. But yeah, that's it. There are my stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Do them as well. Answer them, however you want to say it. Like I said, it's late. I need to go to bed. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed them. Thank you, freaking yeah88. Is it 88? Yes, it is. I'm looking at it right here. Go check out his video. It'll be down there once he accepts the response or whatever. Check out LV's. I'm sure a million other people have done it as well. But yeah, I promise you guys that I'll get videos out as soon as possible. But like I said, I can't. If I don't have an idea, I don't really want to come on here and BS to you guys because I feel like a video has to be made about the current event or whatever, like Christian or whatever. If I don't feel like coming on here, I'm not gonna come on here because you guys don't deserve that. So, and plus it's my it's my channel. It's if I don't feel like coming on here, I shouldn't. So there you go. And hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know how long it was. Probably the normal like 12 minutes or so. We'll see how close I am to that guess. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Nothing really new to tell you, I guess. There might be some news to tell you soon, so we'll watch out for that. Anyways, thank you guys. Peace.